conventional ones. So this is right after extraction. I start class 2 elastics, actually triangular elastic from day 1. Upper and lower arch is now 014 9 wire, and I start triangular elastics. On the right hand side, you can see this vector for upper canine is we are going to drive the canine distally, and on lower arch, we are going to have a reciprocal force to drive the second premolar mesially and to drive the canine distally. So on the left hand side, you can see I have a high canine. So for this canine, I have more vertical vector with even the same triangular elastics. So in this side, we are able to extrude the canine and close the lower extraction space. But the key is you need to use very, very light elastics. I think this is very different if you use power chain to close the space from day 1. Because with the light elastic, you won't interfere the wire force to develop the arch. But with the power chain, it's really hard for you to develop the arch. Usually, you are going to change buckle segment. Now this is 3rd month in progress. You can see I start to change to show light class 3 elastics from upper canine to lower 6. So this helps to drive the canine distally. I keep it as 2 ounce, 3/16. 6 months in progress. Here is the first mistake I made in this case, which I start to use light. I think it was light, but which is not really light. I use power chain from lower lateral incisor to lower first molar. I try to close the space.
And then what happened? By deepening?
I still keep my class 2 elastics, but you can see if you compare from 3rd month to 6 months, with the power chain, I have rotation and lingual tilting of lower first molar, which I don't have with light elastics in 3rd month.
Nhưng mà bà lại
Then
đóng
you
được
can
bằng
see
kim
the
chuỗi.
interdigitation of upper.
Nhẹ nhưng mà vẫn bị
Hiệu phụ bởi vì bà dùng chun chuỗi, còn nếu mà dùng chun liên hàm ấy. Nhưng mà này em nghĩ chắc phải mua cái
The interdigitation on left hand side is good at the beginning.
tầm 50g là phải tương tốt với nó.
But after I use the power chain, you can see the rotation of lower second premolar, and the bite start to open on buccal segment. So to resettle the bite and to correct the side effect, which created from the power chain, I have to change it from class 2 elastic to class 2 L-check elastic. So here is the elastic I use. And it's 3 ounce, 1/4. So here I would like to compare the different mechanics of long class 2 elastics and class 2 L-check elastic, what I am using now. For the class 2 elastics, usually we are going to tip the teeth mesial to lower molar. And we also extrude lower molar a little bit, which will change lower occlusal plane. But with class 2 L-check elastics, usually we are going to tip the buccal segment. This total the turning point. So in this case, I use from 6, 5 to upper 3. So which means I will be able to tip back lower 5 and 6. But this elastic has very few forward movement of this segment, just tip back and upright. So this is 15 months in progress. You can see the bite sucking again because of the class 2 L-check elastics. And I put anterior biter ball to help keep the bite. Then I'm able to debunk this case in 17 months. So this is a different approach. Sometimes I would like to use in crowding and extraction case. So here is the comparison from initial and 17 months. You can see, in this case, I didn't use any TMA or stainless steel wire, just night-tie wire. But we are able to control the torque
Nhưng mà
and close the extraction space.
ý là ngay cả nổ bà cũng
Also, we
xử được hết.
still have
Còn
arch
qua
development
nó nổ đâu.
with light elastics.
Vì mình thấy cái nó trên trụng ít đúng không?
And this is how the patient looks like.
Trông mắt vẫn hô hô nhỉ?
Initial and finish smile. And the profile change.
Hơi thay đổi một tí. Vì bà đóng bằng trụ.
This
Nếu
is
mà
how
mình
patient
làm
smile
thì
after
mê thôi.
treatment.
Đấy, chả khác gì.
Comparison of the set. Because the patient is still really young, I don't want to recheck too much.
Thế là bao nhiêu?
So you can see I just upright upper incisor a little
Còn
bit,
những cái siêu nhân
but
bà
didn't
làm.
change the profile too
Nó
much.
thích làm nào?
Ừ thì thích làm vậy. Nhưng mà nó đều kiểm soát được, nó không
The
mặc.
root parallelism.
Nhìn cái quả này xúc sau một xíu.
And here is 14 months after treatment. In this case, I also use A6 retainers on both arches. And here is the profile change. Initial and after treatment and 14 months follow-up. Here I would like to share one concept that I learned from Dr. Pitts. If you evaluate all of your extraction cases, because I know in Vietnam most of the patients like very straight profile. I think it's a trend in Asia. But if you evaluate all of your extraction cases, sometimes their lips look even more protrusive compared to initial when you just debunk the brackets. But the upper and lower lip thickness will shrink 1 or 1.5 years after you debunk the brackets. So whenever you treat patients like very young, like 15, 20, please do not over-recheck. Otherwise, they will age very fast compared to non-extraction case when they are getting older after 25 years old.
Bí quyết là gì?
Là gì?
Tống vào
So let's
chuỗi
go
được.
one step further.